Another camera?
Yeah. So we're not really sure what the call this, but right now the three of us are mainly just gonna be messing around with this shit, just trying to see how we're gonna do our method of doing things.
Yeah.
So for the time being, we're just gonna do random crap till we figure out what the we're doing. Right now we're gonna play Yu-Gi-Oh! Not the best thing in the world, but I enjoy it. He enjoys it. He kind of enjoys it.
He enjoys it, but not today.
Not today.
Not today though. He's kind of running on 4 hours. Not the best thing, but you know.
Yeah.
Alright, before I'm rambling right now, but right now we're just gonna play a quick game. We're gonna try to get some shit off our minds on the latest crap that's been going on, which everyone should know at this point. You know, the whole Donald Trump winning the election. As we know,
it looks like a sharp needle in Kelly Georgia.
Every single time you said President Donald Trump,
He said,
that's
I'm trying to get a president. He felt like a.
like it feels like
I saw like
it feels like a sword. Like
I saw something like invisible in Kelly.
alright, as you can see,
it's like I'm not ready to go there yet. I can't say it yet.
well, understandably, he's pretty irked. Alright, before anything, let's start up the game. We're gonna change camera so we can actually pay attention to that real quick. So, just a second.
Gary Johnson was just there, and then same thing for Jill Stein.
Okay,
And
so
it's like-
okay, look. Here's the thing: the whole fucking candidate thing. It's like it could have been avoided from the beginning. It really could have. But then people are currently getting upset because Donald Trump. Here's the thing: if you guys really gave a fuck, you wouldn't have taken it as a joke from the beginning. This is like me. I stopped caring. Like it happened. I'll take the blame. Like I didn't take it serious at the beginning too. But it's still pissing me off that people are bitching. And all these, these fucking, what's the name of them? I'm zoning out right now. All these, okay, I forgot the name of it. It starts with a P. I'm so out of it. I need more sleep. Let me drink coffee. Cold coffee.
You got coffee?
Wait,
Fuck,
what are you trying to say?
I
Say what you're trying to say.
I thought you was. You have coffee on you?
I have coffee. Cold coffee.
What the heck? Oh, yes.
That's
The
useful.
frappuccinos.
Okay, so, I should probably wake up after this in a bit.
Probably.
Okay,
This kind of
Monica went to one. What's the name of it?
protest.
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 I can't even remember a simple ass
Yeah,
word.
here's the thing. Like,
You trying to say protest?
I know, right? I've been saying that word for like 2 days straight. I can't remember shit right now. I am tired.
dude.
I need
Okay, here's the thing. Like,
Told you
I
to
understand.
sleep.
Like, I support like the people like.
I get,
right?
like, we get what
But,
you're trying
like,
to do. That's not gonna change anything.
But here's the thing. Like, if you're gonna protest, at least like protest outside of the GOP
Not in his building.
offices.
Not in his building, of
Yeah.
all things. Oh my
Protest in
god.
front of the GOP.
It wouldn't have mattered. They were gonna do
offices,
something
'cause that's-
similar. If he lost, it wouldn't have been a protest. It would have just been that. Because I saw this whole post on Facebook, the whole laugh at Trump Towers thing.
Here's the thing, that's
And
not
that
gonna
would have
affect-
pretty
it's
much
like-
been the Trump.
Like, I need you guys to understand. Like, not you guys specifically, just people in general. It's like, while you're doing that, right now, Donald Trump is sitting somewhere, probably drinking his, like, $100 wine or some shit, laughing at us.
Well, you're
Because he won while you're outside in the cold.
Word. That's what I was about to say.
Somewhere that's not affecting him at all. Like, let's be serious. This is phasing him in no way.
Whatsoever.
Like, he isn't gonna be like, you know what? I feel bad. It's your turn, by the way.
It's okay.
Like-
He won.
It's like, it's like I feel bad. Let me drop out. Like, I see 100 people outside my buildings. I'll
It was thousands, but
step
still,
back.
like
thousands outside my.
protest is not gonna do anything right now. It's like it's a little too late. But here's the thing. Like,
A little.
if you're gonna,
It's
a little bit,
it's
just a little bit.
24-hour.
A little too late.
You're late
Here's the
by
thing, like,
24
if you're gonna
hours.
protest, at the very least, like, I understand you want to protest and it's your right. Do it in the GOP offices, because that could actually have an effect. If you do it on the GOP offices in
That's
the
the thing,
communities,
though.
you can kind of like, to a certain degree, like force the representatives that are gonna be in the House and on the Senate.
That's the whole.
to, you know, like
That's the whole problem, though. Most people aren't thinking this through. They're doing it.
They
like,
just-
on a-
yeah.
Like, remember how everyone's panicking about he's gonna kick us out of the country. We're not gonna be able to be here. That's also upsetting me. It's like he technically does have the power to do that, but we still have 3 other branches of government that can stop that. Like, okay,
You can't just make a law and that's it. It's final. He
like,
has to
like, you're giving him way
he has
too
to
much
run
power.
that dude Congress first.
Like, this is upsetting me. Like, Okay, you have to get through
They're
Congress
not
and
gonna
everything.
approve everyone. They're
They're
not
not
gonna
gonna.
approve all
okay.
those laws.
They're not gonna approve him nuking an entire country and starting a war. Like, let's be serious. Right now, we're pretty much public enemy number one if he does anything.
True.
Like no
Right.
one likes this man. If he even makes a joke now, the minute
No
he gets
one.
into office,
You can't say no one because obviously, like,
outside of this country specifically.
no, even in this country, like, she got voted because people liked him.
outside-
New York doesn't like him.
No, you're not
But-
looking for shit.
Oh yeah, I was
South
actually glad about
Canada's
that.
like-
I was so glad that New York had Hillary's vote.
Dude, it's
I was like,
I don't.
what?
You know what upsets me more? Like,
Okay,
people,
a fact from this one, send one agent from the deck to the graveyard.
here's the thing that upsets me about the whole like New York being mad. Like when someone talks about, oh, you didn't vote. If you do, when I've seen that on Facebook, and it's directed to people in New York who are complaining, it upsets me. It's like their vote really didn't matter. Hillary won the vote here, but here's the thing: it didn't matter how many votes she got. It
It
mattered
was still
if
the
she
same
won.
amount of points.
It's
that she
like
was gonna
it
get.
mattered who if she just won in general. Like she'll get
She
that
won.
number of points just because I voted, or the five of us who didn't vote chose to vote for her, and she still won. It wouldn't have changed the points. She would have got the exact same points.
Same thing, yeah.
It's like that's not changing anything.
But hey, you're trying to make sense.
That's
What
yeah.
are you doing?
My
What are you
bad.
trying to do?
My
Like,
bad.
it's a slap.
It's like oh my
What are you
bad.
trying to do?
I'm trying to make sense.
But you still can't derail the whole concept of voting because I got into a whole argument on
Then
Facebook a while
graveyard.
ago
Banished.
about the concept of
Special.
voting in general and why it's important. Because if everyone thought that way, then no one would vote, and then
So that was
it would
special,
just
that
be
was
left
special.
up to government.
And
to
I,
vote.
and, like, and
Normal.
I need to be like this. Everyone who voted now during the last two
Raise my hand. Okay, so attack.
Battle Fader.
Of course.
Everyone who voted now and this
Sure
getting
enough.
like now that they chose to vote for Hillary now, but you know when it was a few months ago when we had Sanders as an option, where were you? Where the fuck were you? Had you taken serious from the beginning, from the moment we needed to, we wouldn't be in the situation.
Not only that, but like you have to also put like some fault on the GOP because after all the shit that Trump did and said, they still did not disqualify him.
Yeah, that's a funny
They
part.
had so many chances to justifiably disqualify him for representing the party.
Here's the thing.
And
Some people thought
definitely
like here's the that's the thing that upsets me. Everyone's thought process is no one is stupid enough to vote for Trump. And then, then there's the whole part.
That's another issue. Like, of course, people are gonna vote for Trump. Of course, it's gonna be people voting for Trump. Everyone's not the same. Everyone is different, and they all have their own opinions and a way of thinking.
exactly, and not only that, like it was a perfect storm, like for the racists in the United States to actually come out and vote.
Yeah.
Because we had 8 years of Obama, right? He was African American, and the
Oh,
South did
yes.
not like it.
Yes.
And then you have the prospect of having a woman who they
Oh.
also don't want a woman in the office.
It kind
And
of just
then they're
shows you
gonna
how
vote.
like
They're
Kinda
gonna vote
just
for the
shows-
most racist person.
yeah, it kind of just shows you how like just how much
But then racism doesn't exist anymore, right?
discrimination. It's just discrimination.
That's the
It's
thing.
straight up
That's the thing that
discrimination,
upsets.
ignorance.
Dude, that's the
all
thing that
it is.
upsets me though. Like the whole thing about this, like this is a topic everyone's touchy about, and that's racism. Everyone's very touchy. There's a lot of people who are like, there is no racism in this country.
That's BS.
And then there's the big majority that's like, oh, this and this and this. And here, the thing that's upset me, there is a problem here. There is a problem.
It's
there
not
are
just
ways of
racism, though.
There's a way of going by it. But people are, I take 2,1100.
2,1100?
700.
2,700.
Nice special 71.
Jesus. But then, but probably the reason why you did that.
And
Anyway.
but yeah, here's the thing. It is a problem, but some people are ignorant enough to be like, it isn't. And then knowing that,
and they say that it isn't a problem because we had an African American president.
here's the thing.
Yeah.
That means nothing. That
It really
honestly
doesn't.
means nothing.
It's like
That's the same concept of like, you know, when someone says, "Oh, I have a black friend," we're not racist. That's not how it works. Just because we have a black president doesn't mean
Doesn't
racism
mean
is a thing.
doesn't mean there's no racism anymore.
like,
That just
like
eliminated entirely.
magically
yeah,
hocus pocus. No
Hocus
racism.
pocus.
It's like,
Racism
I
is
don't-
gone.
They go on
Discrimination
your
is
side,
gone.
you can't tribute XYZ, synchro, or fusion with them at all.
Okay,
So they just like to fuck you over. But yeah,
Margo.
go for it. But yeah, that upsets me because, and it's like, it is a thing. Some of you are ignorant enough to think that we've gone enough through the problem to where we won't get something that fucks us over.
Okay.
Now I want you to look at it now. Now we have Donald Trump as our president.
I
And
still
here- and
cannot
then-
say it with a straight face.
And then there are people who are like, he is not my president. It's like, I don't give a fuck what you believe. He is your
kinda
president.
is. He kinda
He
is.
is your president.
As
and
long as you're a citizen in the U.S., he's your president.
it's like,
Starting
you
2017.
saying he will never be or I want him gone. It's like, okay, no, that's great. That's great and
It's a
all.
little too late.
But that's not going to change it at all.
It's not.
It's,
you
And it's
may
like-
want him gone.
I understand, like, what
you ain't
people-
getting what you want.
back to what you were saying earlier, like, I understand why people would, like, complain about people that didn't vote or voted for third party if it was Philadelphia or Florida.
Word.
Because
Right.
those states were marginal, the difference between the two. But in New York, it makes no sense.
Florida.
Okay.
Wait, Florida.
No.
Did Florida win?
In Florida was like by 100,000, I think.
Honestly,
votes.
That was from Trump.
Donald
or Hillary?
Trump, Donald Trump
That was for
becoming
Trump,
president wasn't the most terrifying thing that was gonna happen. Honestly, in my head, the thing that was going through my head, we still have to be a bunch of government. If we're smart, we can vote. We can vote. We actually get to choose who it is. That's the reason we should have voted to begin with. I personally didn't know about this until later on. I found this out. I found a few things out. I will admit to that. And here's the thing: we could choose a lineup of people who can be like, no, just no. But we didn't. Everyone assumed we just voting for president. That is it.
Yeah, which is a stupid misconception.
Which is a very stupid misconception. Now here's the thing. This is the thing that upsets me about this. Like, that happened, now we have him as president. Now here's the thing that really upsets me. It's like, now that this happened, everyone starts to notice racism is now a thing. Like you'll finally
It's
realize.
been there.
Here's the thing. It's finally clicking into people though. It's a thing. People don't do
Because
it or
it-
say it like the way they want to because it's kind of a bad thing.
They did
and
it
they don't
before.
want to look.
But
Not
now
even-
they do because they got validated with Trump becoming
Even
president.
I told you
that
guys
was
that.
his catalyst. Like the minute they found someone that represented them at a high fucking ranking, it's like,
Like,
oh, we can do it now.
They actually found somebody that represents what they want to say.
And it's the leader
Right.
of
It says that in public with no regrets.
Where the king,
Also, it's like-
the king of racists.
like
Racist.
Sexism,
It's
racism,
just like the majority. Of,
bigotry, hatred, and then how did you expect this country to actually like come back together after this fucking election? Because this election was the most bruising election. I feel tired just like following this election.
dude, remember, like we were,
it's
what?
like-
We went from Burger King. The minute I walked into Burger King and saw the election, how it was going, you saw I immediately lost hope. I lost all hope.
I try to keep. I try to keep.
Like
hope.
we
It
stayed
got
there.
depressing at some point.
We stayed there for like a good 40 minutes. I just saw it go downhill. We chose to walk around, try to get our minds off it, set up things for the year for us to do, and then you saw from that point it escalated like more. We get to the diner. We get to that diner.
restaurant.
the
We had a
restaurant.
little bit of hope because he already actually like cut into the lead, and then at some point he actually got the lead.
Like literally,
But then-
as we left, and we made the corner to get to your place. Nah,
Not even.
it's like everyone.
You and Cruz had accepted your fate already.
We accepted our fate
But for me, I was trying to still like have some hope,
to the very end.
and then it just kept coming down because of fucking Florida.
Okay.
Oh my fucking
Normal
God.
summon this. Activate this. Destroy that. Yeah, it stays over there, and then you take this.
Those look really fucking cute,
They are.
but they're also really fucking annoying.
I know. Ah, here you go.
Okay.
Okay, but now here's the thing. Here's the thing that's gonna bug me for the remaining time. Going back to the original topic I was on, it's gonna be the whole racism thing. Right now, it's gonna be take it. It's gonna be both sides.
40.
Like white people, all white people are gonna be like gonna get like the dirtiest looks from anyone like that is not white. They're gonna be like, you're the reason we're in the situation.
Yeah.
And now it's gonna go back to the whole fucking like, you're this, it's your fault. Now let's see, like, it's not hard to find, like, there have been people being racist.
Yeah.
And there have been people being biased. And then from there, it's gonna keep escalating. That's my problem. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. And that's
It's
if we
not-
can.
I
That's
don't
if we
think it
can
will
get
get
there.
better.
That's if we can get there, though. That's also a thing.
My professor said in my political science class, he said that like, in order for the country to come back together, unite, Donald Trump has to go out and apologize for all the things he said.
That's the thing.
But it's too late for that. Like he ran the whole campaign on hate and racism. You can't just go out there like
Now here's the
have a
thing.
minute apology
Okay.
and like expect everything to be fine.
Now, like,
it's not
he
gonna be
Won
fine.
the whole campaign based off of
Exactly. And then say, oh, whoops, that was just so I could get elected. I'm sorry, I didn't mean any of this. Motherfucker,
And
you've been
even-
doing this for like how many months? Like,
And
a year
here's
and
the
a half.
problem. Here's the problem. If he does choose to do that, and he this
Doesn't
whole time,
justify it,
this
though.
whole
Doesn't
time he's been
justify
planning
anything.
to this whole plan. He's been trying to
Yes, it's gonna
help
get mad.
us to do something good about this whole thing. It's like here's the thing. Here's where he fucked up. He would have fucked up the most. You showed how really racist this country is.
Yeah.
It's like you can't take that back.
even if he had lost, even if Hillary had won, still the racism is still there.
If
You can see it.
if Hillary had won, it wouldn't have been as bad.
It would still be
but
as
it would
bad.
still it wouldn't
because-
it wouldn't have been as bad, but it would still be bad.
It would be bad because like Trump would not accept it, would not have accept the result, and then you know how he was saying that the everything is rigged, so he would not accept it.
Right.
So it's like his supporters would be on the streets protesting.
This is at 3,000.
Yeah.
Because 1, 2, and 3. Okay.
Okay.
Attack and dies. And my turn go.
I don't get any damage though because of that.
Yeah, you take
But
that.
still, like as I was saying, like you threw me off.
Sorry about that.
Don't worry
We
about
were
it.
on the whole. Even if she had won.
Even if she, yeah, even if she had won, somehow,
Michael, touch this every now and then, just in case.
even if she had won, the hate you saw already the hate. You saw throughout the campaign how Trump supporters acted.
Oh yeah.
So it's like
That's the whole problem.
that doesn't
Like,
change anything.
The simplest thing is for us to support each other, to not go against each other,
Yeah,
and
I mean,
not throw each other like fist first into a problem.
right, I mean, we're
Now,
called
the problem-
the United States
the
of America.
problem with that
first.
is-
Tribute.
You can't tribute.
You can tribute. Okay, something special.
How?
I can't do shit because of the fact.
Oh, you like right. And that's the
They
whole
can't do anything
pro-
else. So, yeah.
And that's the whole problem.
How do I get rid of this shit? It's
Yeah,
like,
he don't.
I
He
have
does.
to kill it, or it has to kill itself.
you know what? Before I end, attack.
3,000. You take 1,000.
Yeah.
You take
Let's get
3,000.
destroyed regardless.
Oh, wait, if you control a fairy in general, right? Yeah. Okay. Here's the thing.
I take 2,000.
Shuffle one card from your graveyard, one monster from your graveyard to your deck.
Okay, and that get destroyed or no?
Yeah, it dies.
Okay, so you
Okay,
have 2,000 over there.
Here's the problem.
So you have 2,000 over there, right?
It's at 2,000 now.
Okay, so then attack.
Oh, you bitch.
You lose 200. I lose 3,000, right?
We just
How
trying
do
to
you
get
lose
rid of
2,000?
them.
Because I attack you with this shit.
Yeah, but you take
But
nothing.
yeah.
Sanctuary in the sky.
True.
I think I just lost.
And
Wait, how does it take
you lose
nothing?
200.
He's-
Oh, 200 from there.
And then I have another one. So attack for
You
me.
attacked. Oh,
I had two of them.
you shit, I lost. Damn, that was painful.
Like, wait a minute.
Okay, but here's the thing with everything, with the whole election. Let's get back to that. The whole is like, let's be serious. Like, now people are brave enough to show that they're racist.
Yeah.
That's the thing that irks me.
That's, oh my god, that's
Nah.
dangerous. That's,
Yeah.
And that's
that's not-
very
that
dangerous.
is very dangerous.
Before all this racism was just a 4chan and online.
It's like somewhere,
now it's-
like somewhere where they felt safe. But now that there's a country filled with racists,
There's
like,
a
there's a
there's
racist
a president.
That's what I meant
The
to say.
king of racism.
It's like now they grew up here. Like,
Oh,
let's be
no.
serious, Jace. Like, okay, and here's the problem: it's gonna go both ways. White people are gonna be grouped up with racists,
And
and then every Hispanic, Black, whatever the fuck you are, is just gonna be hated by the white people. Well, the racist white people, not all the white people.
Yeah.
Let's get that. Let's note that very clearly.
yeah.
For the sensitive
Like,
people. Like, let's see. Like, honestly, dude. The night this was all happening, what? We went to go to a pizzeria, and what happened?
Yeah, they were giving you the dirtiest
looks. And here's the thing: under normal circumstances, I would have been pissed. Like, you know me. My
Yeah.
first instinct would have been to slam his face into the fucking table. Here's the thing: I was tired. It had been a long night. It had been a long, draining night. And to see that, it didn't piss me off as much as it should have. It kind of hurt though. It's like to think this is gonna be our lives for a long while. Constant getting, like, dude, I've gotten 30 looks. I've gotten people who straight up hate me. Like, that isn't new to me. Like, I either just don't fuck or go punching first. The problem is that this look, when I saw that look in that man's eye, it's like when I looked into his eyes, all I saw was
background also of the results coming in for Trump.
like I saw nothing but disgust being looked at in my direction. It's like I've seen hate, I've seen people not like me, but this was something new.
Yeah.
Like, this was a look I haven't experienced in a long time. And to know that this is what I'm going to be looking at for a long time, and this is our group. Like, we're Hispanics, you're Greek.
You're Greek.
Yeah. I mean,
It's like, we have the most...
it is different.
We have-
like,
Yeah, we are like
yeah.
a
We
really
have
mixed
Dominicans, we have... Like, our group is...
Dominicans,
mixed.
Puerto Ricans, Mexicans,
so
Greeks.
mixed, and we're all chill with each other.
Michael.
Now, here's the thing.
What
Michael.
do you mean? I'm not of my own race.
You're your own race. Now the problem, like, is gonna be, like, we're gonna have to live with this for a while. It's like, and we're gonna, once he does get into the office, we're gonna have to hold back. At some point, we're all gonna have to hold back, because we can't just go angry into everything.
You're
Like,
saying
it
this
would
now.
be-
First mistake he makes, I even told Georgios earlier when he was walking. First mistake he makes as president, everyone's going to come at him.
Oh.
It's going to be...
He won't care, though.
I
Exactly,
know,
because
it's
he's
not, gonna
already
do
president.
it's not going to do anything, but I'm just saying, watch. All chaos is going to break loose. The second he, like,
That's...
makes his
So,
first
you know
mistake,
what?
it'll even be
I
a
might
big
take
mistake, it'll be
either.
something small and petty. Everyone's just going to break out and, like, riot and craziness.
And it's like, we're gonna have to live with these dirty looks for a while. And now, the problem is, Georges, what happened the next day after the election? What happened to you, man?
I was walking my little brother to school. He's cool, and I got dirty looks similar to yours from all the Latina ladies looking at me, and I'm like, okay.
See,
He's the thing, like, okay, I get it. I'm white, but
but
like,
not everyone was
not
with him.
every white person likes Trump.
Oh, I
A
know
lot of
this.
them hate Trump.
I know this for a fact. At my job, a lot of the white people that come into like my job, they were already complaining about Trump in the election before he even became president. They don't like him. At least not from New York. I'm not sure about. I know this for a fact that New York is not like where all the racism
That's
is coming
the
from.
problem.
We are like
New
probably
York
the
City.
most, we are probably like the least racist
That's
like
the
state
problem,
in the
though. We still
US.
have a few people, but it's not as bad as other places.
But, dude,
now
others-
here's the big problem. This is how it's been here for years, but in the matter of a day, somehow New York just got racism from both sides twice as much than it ever had, and this is after one day, and it's unjustified. A good majority of it is going to be unjustified. There are going to be white people who are going to be criticized like Georges for being white. They're going to assume he voted for Trump, and that's unfair. That's very unfair, and it shouldn't be happening.
And that's where ignorance comes in again.
And that's where ignorance comes in. And now,
This country takes one step forward and 5 steps back. It's
like, we just...
Bro, Georgios, we
here's
have to
the
move to
problem.
England. Let's move to England together.
and that's actually funny. I saw a meme saying like UK the British saying that
Now, who's
there is
laughing
nothing
now?
there is nothing more stupid that any nation could do after Brexit, and then the US is like, okay, hold my beer, and we're like Trump.
Like, I got you, fams.
I got you. Don't worry about it. I will one up you, because for some reason America has to one up Britain on all the stupid shit.
No, okay, and then it's like now we're gonna have unjustified racism. We're gonna have racism, period, in general now. And then after that, what's else gonna happen? Like, let's be serious. He's gonna try to get rid of most of the plans Obama had already done.
Oh
And
my
that's
God.
He already
that
said
took-
Obamacare is gonna
dude,
be gone.
That took
Oh my God,
That
dude,
took
it's gonna
8
be-
years alone to set up.
It's gonna be like
And now, let's be serious. People are gonna enjoy that thought.
A lot of
A
them will.
lot of people are gonna get fucked over. Like
a lot of jobs are gonna get lost.
now, just think about
A
that.
second Great Depression.
Please don't even start with the jobs, because like he's been saying that he will bring jobs back, and that like any company that sends
Actually-
that gets jobs away, and then if they want to sell their things in the US, they will have to pay more. Who's gonna pay more? The customers, because the prices are gonna go up.
No.
In order for them to-
actually, let's touch on a very important topic. This is a topic a lot of people. And you got this game, man. Here's a topic that most people freaked out. People who don't know the whole court system, and this is something understandable. It's the whole deportation scare.
Yeah.
Everyone's freaking out. Anyone who's not here is scared. Like, they've worked really hard to make a life here, to try to do better for themselves. Now, they're terrified of the idea we have a racist president. He already said, we're gonna kick you all out. Now here's something that you shouldn't freak out about that. He can't do that.
He cannot do that.
He cannot do that. Like, he talks about saving this country, helping us. Here's the thing, he can't do that. A good majority of the jobs are run by skilled workers who are either Hispanic, black, or something. That's not, like, me being hypocritical or stereotypical. That's just a basic fact.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is, you shouldn't freak out about that. He can't do that. He would have to, like, pass a law to do that. And if anybody in the right mind... Because remember, he's not just trying to get, like, fucking immigrants. He's also trying to get their children who are born here and technically United States citizens. You can't freak out about that. He doesn't have the power to do that. He may have made it seem like his whole thing.
He has the power to do some of it, but like even that, like he has to go through it.
It's very.
The lists are very long, so he can't go like through all that in like not even a year. There's a lot of backlog, back jam.
And there's also a thing that it's not free.
Yeah, not also a lot of states, like for example New York, it's a liberal state. They don't want to deport people. So every state is gonna take longer or less. What was the scariest thing was that like on the stock market, right? After Trump became the president. Fucking hell, I can't see that shit. I can't. I just can't.
Let's be serious. George is very, very adamant on him not being president, and I don't blame him.
But hold on, the scariest thing was that like the stock market, the stocks for the private business, private prisons, they rose like 45%. So they already know, like, now that Trump won, those prisons, the for-profit prisons, will get a lot more people in there and we'll get a lot more money.
Here's also something adding on to that. You have to understand that some people are trying their best to comfort people. Like, I forgot what state it was, but it was the YouTuber Philip DeFranco. Me and Jordan here personally watch him. And we get most of our information from him because he's very tries to be mutual as possible. He gives his point of view, but he also tries to not spit in anyone's face about his choices, tries to force anything on anyone. Tries to make everything as even as possible. Yes. He talked about a story about, I forgot what state. I really wish I could remember right now. But basically, it was having to do with abuse through the criminal justice system. Here's the thing. They're really being picky on it now. They're gonna, like, I forgot how long ago it was. Basically, the story was a man got beaten, bloody, after he did try to fight back at the beginning, but after being handcuffed, dropped on the floor, he was beaten, picked up, taken to the cell, and then beaten within the cell. Here's the thing. They're kind of done with it. They're choosing anyone who does this will go to jail themselves. Like, you're slowly trying to see that people are trying to make things better in this terrible, terrible time. They're trying to comfort people, make people feel a bit more safe. Now, yeah, you go. I got nothing. All right. Now, we need to keep in mind, he can deport people. That is not free. It takes a lot of money. And the way our country is right now, we can't afford to drop money like that. Next up is the whole jail and profiling. They
mass
still can't do
incarceration and all
that.
that.
They can't do that. They can't just like be like, oh.
They've been doing. That's the things that they've been doing it for years. They don't have to find a reason why you did it. They can just plant, for example, drugs on your car, like they've been doing for years.
They're not going to be able to do that for much longer.
They will be able to do it even more, because even with Obama they were able to do it, and it's just a state thing.
Here's the thing.
It's not gonna get any better. It's gonna get worse.
Here's the thing. We have to hope.
For
for all God that there are a few people in this world that try to make a difference, and we have to hope. Not just them, us ourselves have to try to do as much as possible. Like right now, the thing that upsets me is there are kids in this world who, right from the very young age, are being led to believe certain things that shouldn't be led to believe. And that's not a lot of people, but it's still too much. It's
normal.
There shouldn't be this much hate in the world. Like, we all live on the same planet. We all may have different beliefs, different race, but we're all people still at the end. We
You
can't
have to
treat
respect.
each other like animals. Like, once that happens, you might as well go back to what was it, 1600s? Was it 1600s?
Medieval.
Medieval times, and just start killing each other and then claiming people as property.
You gotta respect other people's opinion. But then again, on the other hand, I respect other people's opinion as long as it does not affect me
you in
personally
any way.
and physically. And well, the racism does affect you. So it's like, I understand you have your own opinion about certain things, but like, I cannot accept your racism.
Like,
It's
there's being respectful, there's hearing you out. But if you try to push someone to a certain line, when you get your ass kicked or something like that, you can't really say much.
Spanish.
I'm gonna get nasty. I tell you.
You said you get your ass kicked. You're like, I'm gonna get my.
But right now, honestly, this is gonna piss me off for a while because
We go for the next 4 years.
I'm gonna get. I already got over most of it.
I feel like it's gonna die out. Like that
I
whole
hope it
hatred
does.
thing.
I hope
Here.
it does.
I don't think
It's gonna die
New
out.
York City, yes.
It's gonna die out here.
Overall in the U.S.
Overall, the U.S. no.
Here's the thing. Honestly, I'm just hoping it doesn't get too far. Right now, all I want is for people to understand, even here, it's like, it's not a major thing. Activate. Special. Fuck. Normal.
Here's the thing though, like, for example, here in New York City, right? Here in New York City, right? It would not be as bad. But on other states, like for example in Philadelphia, in Pennsylvania, like you understand, like, it was a very close vote. And Trump won the state, but it was really close. It was like by a couple thousand. So, over there, things are gonna escalate. Things are probably gonna escalate. For example, earlier today, there was two places that they have. There was the name of Trump, and the T was with a swastika. So, you can tell already. For example, in New York City, we're fine because it's
not the biggest issue in the world.
It's pretty
Like,
liberal
let's be
here.
serious. Like, we live in the most mixed race of the fucking country.
Yeah,
The problem,
in other states, in the South, and like battleground states,
those are gonna, like, let's be serious. Like, we can't avoid the whole point where, like, we all have connections to the internet. Like, that's something we all have right now. The problem here is like, you've seen how things are gone. People are burning the American flag. They are trying to fight each other. All this crap. There are kids who, sadly enough, are showing what their parents have taught them over the years. And that's to hate this. Whenever you've seen the videos of where kids are screaming, "Build the wall, build the wall."
I didn't see that video.
You
Actually.
didn't?
Nope.
It's insane. It's basically, it's a cafeteria, and all the kids, there's this one kid basically just saying, build the wall, and a bunch of kids are joining in the background. You can just see slowly that there are kids who are hurt by that. So yeah, there's all this shit going on. Then there's you can just see people slowly showing the fucking things they've learned over the years, the racism and all that. Now that's the problem. It's not gonna stop. And, like, I want to be very hopeful. I want to believe that I should have enough faith in this country. But then there's that very critical part of me that's like, Alex, let's be serious. It's gonna escalate way worse than it's gonna before it gets better. Now the problem is, people have to understand that's not gonna be everywhere. That's gonna be in a select amount of places. Thank God we are not one of those places. We are lucky enough, just barely enough, where this isn't a problem yet. But the problem is, some of us are gonna believe this, and let's be serious. They're two different cards. You need to read both of them. We gotta stay positive. We can't start looking at people in different ways.
Time out for this one though. Did also gain like
These two effects because they're both out.
they gain like
wait,
points for each one of
time
those?
No, they don't
I'm
gain it.
confused. I saw that card because like it has like a fucking paragraph over there. I'm not reading that.
Basically, once per
Just let me
turn,
know.
I can detach, and you have to attack this card.
You can detach and have
You have to attack this card, yeah.
Okay.
And here's the thing: as long as he's here or he's here, they both gain the effect of they cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effect while it has XYZ materials. And you take all battle damage they would take.
Okay.
Or I would take manually, but you know what I mean.
Okay, so
You're gonna have to take everything in a minute.
attack.
You take 1,000, it's not destroyed.
Oh, I did it.
Defense position.
Ah, fuck. Attack.
Take 500.
Attack. Also
Take
be
500.
destroyed.
Oh, by the way, no, fuck, I can't activate that now.
So I lose 1,000 pretty much.
Damn, they're just like getting rid of those little guys.
Yeah, I have to.
In the most brutal way, too. But yeah,
Actually, wait, I don't get any damage because of this.
you don't have a fairy.
Oh yeah, true.
They're all fiends.
Fuck.
Right. But yeah, New York, it's probably gonna die down quicker than most places.
Oh, definitely.
Question. Standby phase 2, right? I can still summon? Oh no.
No.
Did you summon one? Oh no, you haven't summoned.
I haven't summoned.
You can summon.
Okay.
Main phase 2.
Main phase 2, yeah.
But yeah, we're lucky enough to be in a place where we've grown up knowing multiple races, and we can't really say we're gonna be racist. Here's the thing: as long as children, oh god, I really hope
The thing is that they're gonna grow up with.
racist parents. Trump
No, they're
as
gonna
president,
grow. Yeah, they're gonna grow up with the president that is
that's
pretty
it.
much what. And even with the kids that like their parents say this is not what you're supposed to be, you shouldn't be this. They will grow up with that mindset.
Here's the thing. Here's what I hope though, because kids are influenced by parents, but let's be serious. They're more influenced by their friends and the people around them.
And media.
Yeah, and that's what I hope for.
Whatever media,
It's like, I want,
media that
like-
they're exposed to too.
And but there's a double standard now. Now that Trump is president, that's gonna be an influence. Now what I'm hoping is, since we live in a country where it's mixed race, kids would have, socialized with kids of other races. They would have got to know each other. If someone a parents try to say they're bad people, we would hope that the kids would be like, why?
But then again,
they've been my
like,
friends for years. Why should they be bad
But
people?
then again, kids they listen to their parents like when they're little. They listen to the opinions of the parents. So it's like
Still,
you know?
Wait,
yeah, go.
it's not the parents are eventually just randomly decide they're racist now.
But let's be
Unless,
serious. They
unless
can't.
it's in the South. That's a different story.
Oh yeah,
But they're always racist. They're always racist. You have to be born that way in order to just be a racist. You can't just
you take 1,500.
magically
No, because
decide you're racist now because our president's racist.
And then attack. That is true.
Oh, by the way, you do. Oh no, does it count for effect damage? Oh no, you take 1,000 still.
Yeah, I think
500. You take 500.
500?
Because of him, and then because of him.
Yes. Do I would take any more or no?
No, yeah, that's all the damage you're taking, but this one.
500.
Oh, this goes back to hand because you killed him.
This goes back in my hand.
Uh huh.
This.
Yeah.
That's like shooting in the sky.
Uh huh.
Okay, that yeah.
So want to keep attacking? By the way, I detach. Now you have to attack with everything else.
So
Take
500.
500.
And it's
It's
destroyed.
killed. And
Then
oh, by the way, banish one random card from its controller's hand. Shuffle your hand. Shuffle your hand. Shuffle your hand.
fucking hell, you know.
If I can't saturate the sky, you're fucked.
I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, check this out.
For a turn.
The NES.
I need that in my life.
Thank you. Banished?
Yeah. Banish one random card from its controller's hand. Face down battle until the standby phase of the next turn. So that stays there until the next turn.
Okay.
Just remember it's him.
Okay.
Okay.
And then, because I have to attack, I'll attack this one.
Oh fuck you! I take 500 because it was under my possession. I take 500.
Like I have to choose my battles.
So
So
yeah.
you go.
Alright, let's see.
So what else? Because this, I don't want. I had enough of saying President Trump. And
Alright, let's just leave it on the whole note. Let's leave it on
You
the.
guys want to talk about video games?
Actually, before we close, the whole note at the end of this, we gotta try to stay together. We can't let this change our view of things. Yeah, it's a really fucked up situation. It's something that is gonna be stuck for a while, but we can't just go against each other now. Things will get worse before they get better, but you have to believe enough Don't turn on your friends just because of something.
Too late. I already turned on Georgios. Already.
Dumbass.
You looked at me. You looked at me a certain way.
But yeah, in all seriousness,
Okay.
no.
I was
Don't
just
turn
turning
on
on
your
you too.
friends.
You offered me the last piece, and I was like, I know you didn't just take pity on me.
That's what it come to. Okay.
On that note,
Civil War 2.
on that-
I don't know if it's because
on that note, we'll be back in a minute. I have to go murder a friend now. See you back later.
Don't kill me, bro.
I'm not sure, man. I don't like the way your shirt looks.
Damn.
It's too checkery.
Too
I'm not about that.
Not about that chicken life.
Nah.
Alright, so wait. I don't know, sorry, it's your go now, right?
Yeah, it's my go.
Okay.